We're back for no stream. Let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it once again for no stream. Imagine that. Imagine dragons. Oh, legends. Today, today was a test of my everything. Today was a test of my everything. But we finally made it. Finally made it to the end. At the very least, we have done some more gaming in between streams. And now we're gonna be going ahead and beating stuff. Conan Artorias, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be going ahead and do some bits. We need this. There we go. So basically, in between streams, and then a bit more grinding. We're now at 25 intelligence, 25 miracle, or 25 faith. We have done an episode in terms of this playthrough. We're now going to be fighting the 4 kings next. Now we're going to be fighting the 4 kings. And as well, we've got our Power Anti-Flame up to 4. So we are doing relatively well, I'd consider so, since our last outing. But now, well, basically we kind of like opened up the New Londo ruins for ourselves. We just need to now continue this on. We just now need to continue this on until we... Well, I think we need to... Oh yeah, as well, we also farmed for some eyeballs. We also farmed for some eyeballs. We've now got as well 10 eyes of death. So all we need now is just 10... Oh, for God's sake, I don't want to deal with you. Don't want to deal with you. All we gotta do now is just sort out the shenanigans. Also, there's supposed to be an opening down here. There you go. Yeah, we need to go ahead and sort out some bits. Bits and bobs and bits. We do need ourselves a dark hand at some point. If we can maybe get one from one of these guys, but I'm not entirely sure that's going to be the case. Despite that though, we're just going to run through. We're just going to run through. Try and get these fellas out of the way. Try and get these fellas out of the way. Whoa! Okay. It's spicy. So we upgraded our SS Flash now to level 3, so that should make things a bit more better. Okay, so maybe we drop down then. Fighting the 4 kings! Fought the 4 kings in a very long time. Should have gone out your flash, to be fair. Ow. Whoa, I don't do a lot of damage. I don't do a lot of damage at all. Ow. Whoa! Okay, I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead, I guess. Does he heal though from that? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go and check something. Does he take damage from this? He does. Nice. Nice, that's what we need, that's what we needed. 1, 2. 3, 4. Also, taking this opportunity to get ourselves. No, that's gonna explode. He's gonna explode. He's gonna explode. He's gonna explode. And guys, cool. Oh. How many of those are we? are we allowed to have before we like? Oh no, he takes away humanity from us. That's what happens. That's what happens. That makes sense. Evelyn! Ah, hydration. My arch nemesis. Well, bear with me whilst I try and fight these guys, and then I'll be with you. Back! Bear with me whilst I try to fight these fellas. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So you get one more, so you get one more. Okay, come on, one more now, one more. And then I can... There, now I can see all one. Beautiful. Nice. Fine. And then Pog. I'm on episode 6. Have you been enjoying it? And it's okay to say you haven't. Have you been enjoying it? And it's okay to say that you haven't. There we go. Nice. Aside from simping for one character, it still bores me. Well, however, though, you're simping for a character. Are you simping for a particular Ashen one? The ship's captain, possibly. Oh, there's a man. Mayhaps. Yeah, I ship him as well. I ship him as well. I like him I like him a lot. I do like him quite a lot. He only becomes better the whole series. That's all I can say is that his character only becomes better as he comes along. I think he's actually more of a protagonist. So don't worry that maybe like you're not liking the main two or the main person. But yeah, he will basically be the only person you'll be very much interested in, so don't even fret.
Greeting. The truth I shall share without
I had a feeling from the intro.
After the end
Yes, yes.
the ancient Lord
Obviously he has a very big part in obviously
but your progenitor
um the kid's life. So obviously he will.
the dark soul.
This is a very big.
Ancestor claimed
He's got very.
soul and waited for
Yeah.
fire.
And yeah, he'd be cool. He'd be cool. Give me a second.
Flames did
So I know that this is a covenant we need to join actually.
remained. Thus began the age of men,
The Age of Dark.
However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his age of fire, and in dire fear of humans.
Humans.
And the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord.
I'll become
I
Dark
am
Lord.
the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord.
Oh, you know.
The other serpent, Frampt, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the fourth Lord, so that you may usher in an age of dark.
Yep, there you go.
Very well. I shall now guide Be still, and trust thine flesh to me.
Oh. Nom. He scares me.
This is Gwyn's prison. Now, place the Lord vessel upon the altar.
Cool. Place it upon the vessel. We are very much in character though to become the Dark Lord. Like, you don't wear a hoodie like that. Not hoodie, but like basically a head scarf. I don't know. Is it a head? I don't even know what that is. A hooded figure like that. I'm gonna do that. Not being lifted. Yeah, those are being lifted. Well, the Jedi wore hoods like that. Yeah, but like, have you seen my hands? It looks, they look as skinny as mine at the moment. They look, they look a little bit undead. Like my man like is wearing like bare feet.
Very well.
I don't know, G.
Once the
It looked fine to
vessel
me.
is filled with souls, the gate to Gwyn shall open.
I'm talking to this guy.
Seek Gravelord
Is that enough?
Nito, the Witch of Izalith, and the traitor, Seath the Scaleless. Fill this vessel with their souls, then the gate will open, so that you may kill Gwyn. Are you ready? Then let us return to the abyss, and trust thine flesh to me.
You could have like, at least like been a little bit more nicer. 'Cause I think he actually bit our legs a little bit there. He bit our legs a little bit there. Hey man, come on. I don't have any protective. I don't have any of that protection. It hurts. Okay, so now that we've gotten that though, do we now talk to him again?
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
Oh yeah. Okay, also I need to make sure that. Nice. Beautiful.
Farewell.
Very nice. I've already got those. So where are we going now? We are particularly just going, because so he's going back just to go ahead and get all the rest of the stuff which we've already have. And then he goes ahead then and gets the next miracle, which is karmic justice, which should be in the undead parish. But that's something we've already got as well. Bloodbite ring. I guess we could. Wait, do we have the bloodbite ring? We got blood bite, we got poison bite, so we got those. We got tons of runes of sacrifice. Stone dragon. I need to go and check something quickly before we carry on, because we're at a point now where we don't have really anything else to do with our monies. So I don't know if I should just go ahead and just use it now for something else. We've already got green Titanite shards. We don't have the. We got the Gargoyle's helm. We got the Helm of the Wise. And all those. Lamberg. Got those. Thunderstone Plate Ring. Spellstone Plate Ring. Katirina. Yeah. We'll do that. We're gonna go to the Sense Fortress and get those. So let's go to the Undead Parish and we'll take those instead. Take those instead because Ornstein, Brown, Anklet. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to now boost maximum alert. No, we just want that. We just want that. We could go ahead and like fully upgrade our bits. But we're not gonna do that. Or fully upgrade our pyromancy flavor. Who needs that? Needs that, not this fella. Not this fella. But we should, but I think I would have done the majority of the grinding though, so I just hope that from here on it's really only going to be like smaller items we need. And some like metal farming, which we do need to get at some point, but that's gonna be after we open up a certain. I don't care. I don't know if my mind is tricking me or not, because I do remember there was an area that you used to farm for sunlight metals, but I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with Dark Souls 2. No. There you go. I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with Dark Souls 2. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, hello.
Still alive? Anything you want? What?
That price, of course. I'll go ahead and get your stuff. Great sword, great axe. I kind of want Katarina armor, but we'll go ahead and get this. I want my onion set. I'm sorry. I want my onion set. My onion set's very important to me. And then,
Go along. Try and
do we have a great axe / great sword? We've got a great sword. We have a great axe. We do have a great axe as well. So that's
What is it?
pretty much those. Boulder shield, tower shield. Oh no, we can just check the right hand side, can't I? Play hell. I can check the right hand side. And then yeah.
Are you that good?
I wonder what other shields we may need actually. So we've got the Dark Hand, which we can cross that off. I'm pretty sure we got the Grant at some point. Where do we get the Grant? Tomb of the Giants. Oh no. Tomb of the Giants. Drop. Oh no, that's gonna be something else. Sanctus. That's gonna be Tomb of the Giants. Catacombs. Seath Scaleless. Black Knight Great Axe. We need to farm those. Black Knight Halberd, Black Knight Shield, Chandler's Trident, Silver Knight, Stone Great Shield, we got that. Black Iron Great Shield found in Corpse and Orlando. Black Iron Great, yeah, there we go, we got that one as well. So a lot of just other files that we need to go ahead and farm for. Okay. And then yeah, okay, so we've gone those at the very least. Happy with that now. Let's need to go ahead and purchase those. And then what we can do is that we can now scooch on back. I do not believe we need anything else now. I don't think so, not from here anyway. Not from here. And then yeah, we're going into the Duke's Archives then. We're going into the Duke's Archives. Creating pyromancies, already gotten all those. Yeah. Rests, warp to Orlando, I think. And we start onto the Duke's Archives, which okay, so these two videos here are actually kind of the longest by far, so this will be very
auspicious. I pray that
this will be very interesting. Oh yeah, we're going back to Filing Shrine. Oh no, he uses his... Okay. Anyway. Good deal. So basically I had to catch myself up there with what he was doing, but he was basically using his Dark Hand to get himself a lawn, but we don't need that. Okay, so off we go then, I guess. There's no time to waste. Hello, don't mind me. Don't mind me. We're just chilling. But I do remember the Duke's Archives being quite a spicy place to go to, though. So what I will do is I'm going to note down though for my next playthrough. Get Silver Knight weapon. Get Silver Knight and Black Knight weapons. There we go. Get Silver and Black Knight weapons. There we go. Why must this kid be so annoying? Am I gonna be okay? I'm gonna guess that obviously this is gonna be referring to a certain show. Yeah, you tell me. He's a little frustrating at times. He is quite frustrating at times, I have to be honest. Indeed, yeah. That's the thing, at the beginning, he does... The thing is, though, I feel like throughout the both... Okay, so there's two seasons, obviously. The first season is obviously his... At times, he says. Yeah, okay, maybe a little more than at times. Now, the entire season, I will have to probably preface this, you will not see much character development from him. He'd be a very angry chap for a very hot minute. But though season 2, he does go through a bit of a renaissance. And he goes ahead and actually learns to take a grip, and it's actually really good. I think this is the thing though, the show isn't long, so you can kind of appreciate how these characters develop over time without them just being so long. But I will mention that throughout the first season, yeah, you won't see much character development from the kid, but you will see the Ashen one grow a lot. There we go. I can't remember what his name is. What's his name again? I can't remember specifically. I might need to go ahead and actually look up something. Fog. Die. I can't remember his name, but he's such a good character. Askeladd. Haha. Askeladd. There we go. Thank you very much. He is. He do be a lad. He do be a lad, honestly. Yeah. You're gonna see him just be this absolutely amazing mentor. All for the kid. It's great. So good. No. There's a lot of death. There's a lot of death and destruction. Go away. Go away. Broken pendant. There we go. We got broken pendant. Ow. No. 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 Only if I manage to suffer through it. I'd be fine. You go poof. I did go poof. I went a little bit too poofy. Well, I went ahead and got a poofy jacket on. Nope. But no. Like I said though, I think that's the grace part, but that's the graceful part about the show though, at the very least. Is that if you're already on episode 6, you're pretty much already a quarter of the way through it anyway. Already a quarter of the way through it. Halfway you find out more shenanigans. And then by the three quarters of the way in, you start getting hooked in. And by that point, that is the end of the season. And you get to see a much more better. You get to see a much more better. The kid. You get to see a lot more better kid. Well, he's not a kid by that point. He's more of an adult, but still, yeah. No, I'm screw it. Screw it. One. This area is tough. Just run for your life. I'm trying to, but things I need him to drop something. I need him to drop a certain weapon. But it's not. But it's very tricky. But it do be very tricky though. Try it again. Okay, anyway, we gotta catch a train early tomorrow, so good night. No issues, G. No issues. Safe journeys. Okay. And hey, we'll see you about. No. Death. Uh-huh. Whoa. I need to take a step at a time. Wait, you're healed. There you are. God. No. Okay. Okay. There you go through. Go around. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's more better. Oh, he didn't drop it for us. Sad. I should not even be bothering trying to fight them. What is the point? What is the point? 2, 3. No. I'm trying to hit you. I'm gonna need to do something quickly. I'm gonna need to kindle this fire. I need to be human to do that. No, it's fine. We can make this work. We can make this work. I'm just gonna go in. Soul of the Dark Warrior. I get Soul of the Warrior. Crack on. Have a good time. No issues at all. And then we can be good, golly grief happy. And we can be good, golly grief happy. Okay, now move. 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 I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna run through. It's pointless me trying to fight this area. That is all really annoying. Grab this. Go up here. Can you die for me, please? You. And then we can just pull this. There's 2 chests back there, but we can always come back for them. Ah, no, we need to actually go ahead and go back down. Okay, so he gets took Lieutenant from that side. Crystal Kite Shield, yeah, we're going back down. Okay, at least we now know what we're doing. Once we get down, we need to go ahead and just make our way around. Oh, yeah, that actually kind of works, because it gives us an opportunity to actually have them go away. Move. Move. They follow me? Yeah, they follow me. I grab that, that's cool. Okay, and then now we go to the left. Grab this. And then we get the crystal kite shield. Ow. It's fine, that's fine. Open up. No! Oh! Damn it, I've forgotten. That isn't a... That's a chest guy. Damn it. I think the crystal ring shield. Damn. Damn. Okay. Crystal Knight Shield. Is Crystal Knight Shield needed for Dark Souls 1 Platinum? It's honor. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, we don't have to worry about it then, I'm gonna guess. I won't bother. We're already struggling with this area anyway. Move, move. Ah! Man alive. Out of your way, move out of the 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 way. Yeah, that's way too close. Way too close. Then we're going to be going up here then. And I do remember there's going to be a guy by here that we're going to need to fight, so... Whoa. Nice. Good fire and flames. Good fire and flames. Fire and flames. Good fire and flames. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Here. No. No, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Okay. And then what we're going to need to do is... There's nothing upon death. To be fair though, we've kind of lost everything, so it's fine. Seath the Scaleless. Yeah, it's pretty much pointless. We're gonna die by him anyway. That he'll just win anyway. I don't want to get hit by Curse though. I don't get hit by Curse though. And then Poggies. The Duke's Archives. One. There you go. Yippee! Don't particularly want to go down it. Yeah, literally, there's gonna be 2 episodes just basically dedicated to the Crystal Cave and Duke's Archives. And they're both 2, like, really large episodes as well, so... It's gonna get quite spicy. I did not do a lot of damage. I do not do a bunch of damage. To be expected. One, two, three. Okay, now I gotta be careful about these guys. No! Damn it. Oh! Okay. Okay. Okay then. That's fine. Okay then. So you guys go ahead and do that then. You guys go ahead and do that then. That's locked. Oh, there's somebody here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. Crystal straight sword. And down here would be corpse with extra key that we will need. And then you can die. I can have this. And then he's going to go down and get that. I keep an eye out as well for what we have and haven't got. Oh no, he's just going to go back up on himself. Okay. Did I miss something then? Did I miss something? Oh, I see. Because he's obviously up here would be something else we can grab. Okay, I see. With this extra key now. Grab this. Go over to here. Large soul of a brave warrior. Okay, so I think now we just move our way back down. Game's massive, man. Game's massive. I really forgot how intricate this game was initially to get all the trophies as well for. Okay, so what we want is to not die. But we can't always win, so add the jelly guy in here without being cursed. Yes. We did. I did see my cursed meter starting to fill up, and I was like, wait a minute, there's we should probably not be doing this. But yes, we were getting here without getting cursed. But we have lost a bit of souls though, because I died previously. I did die previously, sadly. But ayo. It's fine. But how's it going, Machina? Well, good morning. And that again. Yeah, this area is tough. The Duke's Archives is a very tough place. I did not realize initially. But no, though, we'll try and get through though at least part 13 of this. So then we can get to the end and know that we've gotten at least the majority of this out of the way. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot to do in the Duke's Archives. Before then we start going down into like the catacombs and the lost Izalith. I think the trick is to die from her magic beam and not her spikes. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I think really the whole area, the whole thing in general is just poo. Whole area in general is just poo. Oh yeah, are we? Oh, we need to turn that first, Cassie. So there's like this one final trick she does. Okay, 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 okay then. Okay then. Okay. Ha. Ha. Well. That's one. That's two. Combust! Combust! Oop. I don't want to die again. The goal isn't to die again. There we go, a few fellas by here that are still alive and kicking it. 1, 2. No! Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Heal. But then I can't. The thing is, though, when you heal, you're supposed to also move. When you heal, you're ideally supposed to move as well. One, two. You're going. And then you're going as well. Finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kablamo. Soothing sunlight and bountiful sunlight.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me, yeah?
Oh, yes, I do.
Hello again. The thought as a student.
There you go. Capped at 10 humanities. Oh yeah, you know that quite like, yeah, it scales. Yeah. We do know of. We do know that as well. It also scales. It also, to be fair, not just our quality weapons scales with humanities, but also scales with item chance as well, item discovery. The only reason why we haven't done it was that I lost 2. I lost 4 of them by dying, and also the Dark Lord, or like fighting the 4 kings. Earlier we kind of got caught twice, but since I haven't wanted to use any more of my humanities since okay, I didn't realize there's another one behind me. I really hate these guys so much. Go away, please. But yeah, so I don't want to use any more of my humanities because we also do need them for, I think there's something else as well. Wait a second. Can I warp anywhere? I can't warp. Damn it. Wait a minute. If I go to my covenant, Eyes of Death, the S1. Oh no, those are for the Grave Lord. No, okay, I see what you mean now. They're not used for. They're not used for the other one that we just got, which is the Dark Wraith. Which is the Dark Wraith, I believe. we go. Okay. Now we need to get ourselves maidenhood, robe, gloves, and obviously all that. And obviously all that as well. Drop down. No! Pain, glorious pain. Pain, glorious pain. Try and get up here before those guys do, though. Okay. As again. This time with a bit more luck. We just scooch off, like so. There we go. Not bad now, isn't it? A little bad now. Then we can go back down here. I'm going to take this, reset them again, so I can go back up. Then we can be on our way again. Okay. So, giant donkey. So it's gonna be guided by that. That's fine. We're just gonna sprint it. We're gonna sprint it. There's no need. There's no need to be so picky. Now, this is actually where we used to farm for these last weapon. Actually, it's also again, it's all coming back to me, but yeah, we need to actually be around this area to farm for it. Okay. Farm for specific weapons, so but we do need a bonfire though, roughly, hopefully nearby. Thank you. Thank you. Up here. Turn around. Anything on that side I need to be aware of? Oh, nothing really. Just on that side, yeah. There's no chest on that side. No point first then to go over. Then around. Go through here then. Bloody hell. Oh, this reminds me of the days. The days back yonder. I got my first ever platinum. It was a beautiful day. 1, 2. Wait, is that where a chest was? Where was that chest? Ah, by there. That's why. That is why. Grab this. Nickel and titanite. Delicious. Delicious and nutritious. So, he then starts exploring that way. He then starts going down, flipping around. Okay, that's cool. Go ahead then and just do what we can. Ow. 2, 3, 4. No! Damn it, man. Anyway, before we carry on then, legends, I'm going to go ahead and take a 2-second break before I lose my sanity. And yeah, we'll go ahead and then win, maybe, possibly, I don't know. We're back. Well, I've had some time to think. Okay, I went Zen. We went Zen mode. Okay, so now it's time to get back at it. Okay, and try to get this sorted. Because good golly grief, we don't want it. We don't want it. Get a little up, get a little up, get a little up, get a little up. There we go. Trying to get back to our death, but no guarantees. Jump around. I think this is pretty much how it's so weird now playing this because I remember literally being in call. Oh. That's you. I just remember being in call with some of my friends literally getting the platinum for this game or grinding for the platinum. So it's weird now looking back. It's weird now looking back on it. And now seeing that I'm doing that exact same grind again. What should be hopefully the final time. If I don't go ahead and start playing all the games again, but on a different platform. But on a different platform this time around. Because God forbid that's something I'll do. God forbid that's something I do. I'd be like, oh well, I'm now on Xbox. I guess I gotta go ahead and platinum all the games again on Xbox. Which I have actually put at the back of my mind. Like I have actually thought about that. And that's like, if we do move to like another platform. Ah, damn it, you're moving off. If we do move to like another platform, like obviously Steam, I always considered the platinum for, like because obviously well that's the thing, I already got like the main 3 games already on there. But that's the thing, that's pretty much how far my PC game will kind of go though. But with something like Xbox, I'd need to have more of a reason than just to play on their platform for online games, if you get what I mean. I'm not really a huge fan. Shot Magic Shield. Oh, so what was that another one actually? Yeah, that was just that by the. That's cool. But no, because Xbox as a platform, I wouldn't mind maybe contributing and supplementing our platinum journey with. But for us to switch over, it would have to be quite a significant jump. And some of the games as well would have to be like worthwhile, I guess. That's why we have like platted like obviously Kung Fu Panda, because I kind of found that to be kind of exclusive as well. I've heard that the Simpsons game is also obviously a part of that platinum list as well. But and like also Meet the Robinsons. Very obscure but very good game. For very, very important games for me. So in some ways I'm just thinking like if I would ever go ahead and do this franchise again, it would only really it would have to be on Xbox. It can't really be anywhere else because I wouldn't think of it as being worthwhile. Because I like if like for example, digital media, I would never really re-buy these games digitally if it's gonna be already on Steam. Like obviously with Steam, like with going ahead and getting stuff like I don't know. Let's say physical media, you're able to at least just like sell it off when you're done. So, for example, right now, I'm obviously working toward getting planets for these games, but once everything's done and dusted, I probably plan on selling these and then just being kind of dumping them because I've got them all onto my PlayStation account as they should be. Then after that, though, I'd have to give myself an Xbox One or something. And no, there's no need to get something like Xbox Series X or whatnot. No need for that. Slumber, nice. Yeah, I would have to give myself like an Xbox Series. I'd have to give myself like an Xbox One or something, which they kind of suck. Kind of suck. No, it's just Xbox Series X. One S. Go away. Go away. Go away. Yeah, there's tons of prison stones. But no, I'd much rather though if I were to go down that route. But then that's the thing though, is that like I wouldn't even buy into the Xbox platform on PC because Steam already kind of populates that kind of landscape for me. So there's literally no point. Literally no point. So yeah, this will more than likely be one of the final times we actually go ahead and plant the series again. So I'm trying to enjoy it for as much as we can before obviously we start taking a bit of a break. But you also get a symbol of Aberrants as well. That could be pretty helpful, but I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure about that one, Chief. Wait! There's a bonfire over here. Finally, cool. And then when we do is we'll rest. Have we got it open to us now? Yes, we have, I think. I don't remember that being open. Depths, Undead Parish, Arlondo, Chamber of the Dark Moon Tomb, Stone Dragon. I think so anyway. But no, though. To be fair, it's kind of interesting being in this space at the moment because obviously we got like the whole Xbox transitioning into like PC. Digital media is becoming a bit more widespread. So companies are obviously like trying to get in our space. That's the reason why I feel so comfortable being able to pay for these experiences again, because I'm not really paying for them. But actually, given the choice, though, I just go back to my PC. I have to go back to my PC one I have, which I really have not touched since. So, yeah. Kind of in that position at the moment. So what is he doing next? He's going back up. Okay. However, to be fair though, talking about Xbox achievements though, they have actually updated their system. Oh god, okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. Before I die. They've actually updated their achievement system, which is pretty cool. So I hope they're able to keep going. That kind of way of work. Okay, where are we going next? We're going to the left. Here. Whoa. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice, I can drop it for us. I'll drop it for us, sadly. Oh, however, though, is this guy going to though? he's not gonna drop it for us either. I'm gonna go ahead and note this down quickly. Chandler's Trident. So there you go. Yeah, Chandler's Trident from Duke's Archives. So that I know what we're going to be farming for in between streams, because I don't want to Chandler's Trident. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, I don't want to end up doing a doohickey. Oh, the midget guy right at the start of the Duke's. Yes, 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 yes. We need those guys. I think it's just farming them right at the moment. He starts going back on himself, back to the first bonfire. For some reason. Wait a minute, let me quickly check what he's doing. Oh, so he actually goes back to. I see now. I see. I see what he's doing. But yeah, we actually need to fight. We actually need to farm these guys, because they have a unique weapon for us. I remember that being one of the last grinds that I did with the game. So, and that weapon. Luckily, I had it already, so I don't need to grind. I got super lucky on the first. Really? Fair enough, man. Yeah, for me personally, I think I remember doing the grind myself, and it took me. Oh, how long did it take me? I think ultimately it took me like roughly like 2 hours or something to farm for him. It wouldn't be surprising because I had like literally on Steam, I have 116 hours in this game. Which is literally the most time I've played on a Dark Souls game, period. But then that was also a very casual run as well. I had a very casual run there, so. Also, what's happening here? This guy. Luckily, not locally. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Don't worry about it. I know what you mean. Hudson! What do you mean? Wait. Twitch? Wait. No! The banana! Oh my good golly grief, the banana didn't happen. Wait a minute, sorry about it. The banana, the banana, the banana. Wait a minute. I'll play one anyway. I don't know if it's gonna be to the right person though. I'll do a test alert, so that we can reenact the banana meme. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. It really sucks, dude. Jesus. Okay, so I want to. There you go. And then can we do like a? I wonder if we can do like a test alert, but with a certain thing. No, no. Oh, it's okay. What I'll do is I'll just do a sentence test alert. There we go. And it. Wait, that's. Oh wait, that's actually a flopper. That's all. That's not a subscription. Wait, what intonation is going on here then? Well, bloody hell. For God's sake, well, you getting both that and also a new subscriber. Yeah, we get there. I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I think it was accidentally muted or something, or taken off. That sucks. But thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's super duper kind. As per usual, as you know. But yes, you saved another legend from the ants. Let's go. Let's go, sub. Honestly, we just like that. We just like that. Hudson is just amazingly kind. And I accidentally just and I'm just bad at the game. I'm just bad at the game. I'm apologizing for my lack of skill. So what we can do now is we can also go ahead and...
Oh, thank you. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you.
Yippee!
Hello. I'll head out soon. I wish to lay down my plans before I visit the archives.
Fair enough.
Hello.
We go ahead and see the archives. That's fair enough. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. When you try your... Okay. Oh, wait a second. He went through there, and then he's gone through here again. But he's got a new chest. Oh, no, because we already got that chest. So, we got ourselves some new sorceries now next. Which I believe are going to be coming from him. Wait, what? Ah!
Hello there. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
Yippee! Ah, Crystal Spear, Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Ooh, okay, let's go for the cheaters. Let's go for the expensive one first. We might need to use up some of our bits though. I don't know if we have enough of this. I don't think we have enough of this. Not gonna have enough of all of them, I don't think. I'm gonna be careful not to use my bloody Firekeeper Soul. That's enough for that. That's 1600 by there.
Hello. Oh.
So we need Crystal Soul Spear, Crystal Magic Weapon, and then Crystal Soul Mass, which is not enough. No.
Come again. The knowledge here is
Yeah, I'm going to go back for that one, aren't I? Can I just walk back here? I want to get this. Let's go to the Painted World of Hermes. I need it. I need it. I can't walk from here anyway. Can't walk from here anyway. Good golly grief. Good golly grief. 1, 2. I love this farming spot though. This farming spot's so good. However, I kind of regret though now going ahead and using up all my soul because that's a lot of hard souls I've lost. So we just gotta hope that we don't come across anything that we need in the future. Like down on the spot. Boom, doo, ba, doo, ba, doo. Boo, 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 boo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute though, after this though, should we have everything we need? Should we not have all the sources that we need? I don't know. No, I didn't want that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. To be fair though, one thing I do kind of actually realise though is I don't know which souls and which spells we did or did not have. So I might have to go back on my stream quickly just to check what I did and didn't have when looking through. Okay, I'm gonna have to see me for a second. I'm gonna need to go ahead and see me for a second so I can go ahead and test what the hell's going on. Oh no, I can't. No wait, I should be subscribed to myself. I should be able to play back through my stream. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, okay, I can. So, I was saying. So what did I not have? Okay, so I had. Yeah, so I didn't have the. I did have that. Crystal magic weapon, crystal sword. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I just wanted to check that. So yeah, we only need this then. We only need enough to do Juan. Just by then we can be on our way. And also, it seems like that sub came in clutch because there's going to be an ad starting in about 3 minutes. So, as per the Twitch algorithm. Hell yeah. Also, to be fair, I do have to mention the Legends as well. As much as I do like the Twitch platform, if you do prefer YouTube as well, or wanting to try and skip the ads in like a very intense moment, I am also streaming on YouTube as well, under the Flopmeister name. So, and also similarly, for all the people that are on YouTube and you want to watch on Twitch, check it out over there as well. Because yes, I do know that they both have. I think Twitch has like the benefit of having things like channel points and such, like channel points and a little bit more of a kind of like interactive experience. But YouTube though does have a lot more stability, and as well just video playback for non-subscribers and whatnot, so you don't have to pay for that either. So you can skip to a part that you missed. Yeah, it's a lot more efficient. It's a lot more efficient. Trying to open up options really, because I do know that it is a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous streaming on one platform. That's why I'm now going to be announcing I'm streaming on Facebook Live. I'm now streaming on Facebook Live. Okay, under the alias Flop Zuckerberg. Flop Zuckerberg, yes. Anyway, Duke's Archives, let's go. And the alias Flop Zuckerberg. There you go. So, now what we can do, have a gander down here. Flopperberg, hell yes.
Hello there. Time is everything.
Okay. Yep, it's home and crystal soul master sword needed. Beautiful. I wonder I wonder what we need now. There should not be much left. Should not be much left at all. That's fire. Miracles. Sometimes I have two miracles for some reason. Since there? Wait. Was there something else? Islamic justice. Oh no, that's. Oh no, so these are all the sorcery. My bad. These are all sorceries. Zavloganda. Zavloganda, what we do and do not have. So we have. Okay, yeah. I want to go ahead and start noting some of this down because these lists are a little bit behind. So we have Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, Great Heavy Soul Arrow. We have Magic Weapon, Great Magic Weapon. Somewhere. Great Magic Weapon. Crystal Magic Weapon. Crystal Magic Weapon. Crystal Soul Spear. Obviously, we'll get these out of the way. Soul Spear. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Oh no, we don't have Homing Crystal Soul Mass. We've got. Oh no, we got both. We got both of them. No, don't worry about that. We already got both of them. We've got Magic Shield. We've got Oral Decoy. We've got Hush. We've got Fall Control. We've got Hidden Weapon. We've got Hidden Body. We've got Repair. We've got Cast Light. We've got Chameleon. We've got Remedy. We've got Resist Curse. So we need Strong Magic Shield. Oh no, we don't. We got Strong Magic Shield as well. There you go then. So really, there's only one more, and that is the White Dragon Breath, which will be dropped by Big Hat Logan when we kill him after he goes hollow. Fair enough. Okay. That's beautiful. So we only got one more sorcery then to get. In terms of fires, a lot of it's chaos stuff that we don't have. And also Fire Tempest, which is in Blighttown, given to you after. Yeah, given to you by Colina after killing the Bed of Chaos. Yeah, so there's a lot of chaos stuff. Then I haven't updated my my miracles yet, so let's go ahead and upgrade my miracles. So we've got Soothing Sunlight, we've got Bountiful Sunlight, we've got Great Heal Excerpt, we've got Heal Excerpt, we've got Heal, we've got Force, we've got Emit Force. Where's that? Emit Force. We've got the Great Magic Barrier. We've got Homeward. No, wait. Yeah, we've got Homeward, which has something else. Seek Guidance, we've got that one as well. Karmic Justice, we've got that. Vow of Silence, got that. And yeah, so a lot of the stuff that we need, and yeah. So we don't have a lot of miracles. We need Tranquil Peace in the Catacombs, Tomb of Giants. We get Sunlight Blade in after defeating Dark, or in one of the chests in Dark, yeah. Grave Lord, Servant. Gravelord Covenant, Eyes of Death, Souvenirs of Appraisal, Sunlight Medals. Yeah, so that's where we get a lot of our stuff from. Sort of Gwyn. Maria. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. So we are doing quite well. And Chaos Servant. Yeah. Okay. That's what we caught up with. So we now need Chandler's Trident. And he's suggesting we start grinding for it now. Okay. We can do a bit of grinding for it, I guess. What I will do is I won't go too far. I'm always gonna have at least... Humanity helps with grinding, just so you know. Yes, we do. Thank you very much for reminding us. What I'll do is also stacks at 10, yeah. I won't go too far into it because I want to make sure we have a minimum of 30. I want a minimum of 30. So I'm gonna put in... I'm only gonna put in 3 for the time being. So we have 4. Because I don't want to just start spending everything, because I don't know how this is gonna go. I can die. As we've seen a few times now. As we've seen a few times now. And then by that point then we can see what happens. But for the time being though... Whoa, this is why. Whoa! What? Oh, I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. Oh. 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 What? 1, 2, 3. He's gonna drop something? Nope, he's not gonna drop it. Nope. Any move. Okay, this is not a good area to do this. It's not area to go do this. Right, and you need 3 humanities for the Spider League Covenants, who gives you that spell, right? Yes. Plus opens a huge door to... Yes, you know it, man. Which then that will be one of the... That's actually one of the last pyromancies that we need. Because after we get that Covenant, again rank 2, we're also rewarded for joining the Covenant. Lost Islith. There's going to be one in the... guarded there. And then after we beat the Bed of Chaos, then Quilena will give us Fire Tempest, which then that's all pyromancies out of the way. I've got a huge Notion pad. I don't know if you ever heard of Notion, the note-taking kind of like app. Well, I guess no. Well, this is more than a note-taking app by this point. It's more like a bloody business manager. How I'm using it. But yeah, I got like a huge one of those, basically kind of covering at the moment what we do and do not have and such. And one of those is obviously all of the miracles and such. And it's all kind of being pulled from PSN profiles. The guide from there. So yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one indeed. To be fair though, I'm gonna be quite excited to get to a point where it's gonna hopefully get a little bit more easier. I know that after Dark Souls, I know that we've got a lovely game to look forward to, and that's gonna be Sekiro. Once we've had Sekiro, that's when we know that we're basically on the home stretch. Because by that point, we would have had... Well, Dark Souls 3 is pretty chill. In the grand scheme of things. I'll play hell. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is pretty chill. So that's gonna be a nice checkpoint. And then also as well, I know that after Dark Souls 1 here, after Dark Souls 1 here, we got Dark Souls 2 and then Bloodborne, which I'd have to consider to be two of the hardest, if not the hardest, Souls games in the franchise to platinum. So I think DS2 and Demon Souls was the hardest ones. So many steps and things that need to be done. Yeah. Well, actually, I found that it was Bloodborne. I found that Bloodborne was quite tricky because of the different mechanics, especially Orphan of Kos. Demon Souls, I feel like, wasn't too bad because it's such a short game. And also, it doesn't seem like this is going to be like for us. But I do know that it's gonna. But I'm glad that we kind of agree that at least Dark Souls 2 is pretty much the most painful. Pretty much the most painful. Because yeah, Dark Souls 2 has a lot going on, man. From what I've gathered. I mean the platinums. Oh yeah, I know. So obviously I was mentioning that, obviously, and that's what I'm saying. I truly believe that actually Bloodborne was more difficult to platinum than Demon Souls. I don't know though, because obviously you played the PS5 version, which is a bit different compared to the PS3 version. Well, significantly different. So I don't know if my opinion would change there. But from what I remember playing Bloodborne, because of the whole gun mechanic and the game being a lot more quicker, it was a lot more trickier. First DS1 run? No, actually, this is our second. But last time I played this was about 3 years ago, and I platted it back then. I'd done the 100%. So, but since then, I've moved over to PlayStation, so we're doing another platinum run. Actually, to be fair, we're doing basically a platinum run of the whole series, so we ain't stopping there, G. But yeah, how's it going, Jerry? Welcome on in. But no, it's not our first rodeo, but dusting off the cobwebs. I actually think they made it easier. Really? Yeah, I always found that Bloodborne was harder. Because the thing, I guess for me personally, what I think was that I think it was mainly the Orphan of Kos fight that maybe made it difficult for me. Because I remember fighting the Orphan of Kos, and it took me so many attempts. And my god, it was tricky as all hell. And the thing is as well, like even the whole gun mechanic, I knew it was such a vital part of the game, but I could never get my head around it. That sounds fun. Yeah, it is, man. It is. We're going. Well, we've already platted PS3 Demon Souls, so now obviously on Dark Souls 1, we've made a really big dent in this one at the very least. So yeah, we're now, and then obviously then we're going to be going on to the Dark Souls 2 next, then Bloodborne, then 3, then Sekiro, then Elden Ring, and then we're going to go ahead and play Lego Batman. And then we're playing Lego Batman. But I love the charm of this game. But DS3 wins for me. Yeah. That's a lot of people's opinions, actually, Dark Souls 3. I do know that there's a person that has come into chat recently, and he's a legend. But he's mentioning that he doesn't like the Dark Souls 3 because of the fact that, like, armor doesn't really count and such. So, but I respect that though, man. I love Dark Souls 3 for the grind. I played that game twice because it was just, I played that game twice just because of the fact I loved the grinding for the vertebrae shackles and such. It was great. Confusion in conversation. Oh no, of course. No, they made it easier on PS5. The Demon Souls remake had to get... Oh, my bad, man. My bad. No, I apologize. I apologize. I guess we're on so many different conversations getting mixed up. But no, the PS5. No, they made it easier for the PS5. Demon Souls remake had fewer achievements. Okay, I have heard that the achievements list though was different. Like it was different, but in more specific ways. So like for example, there was, I think, like more like combat challenges, I guess you could say. Whereas Demon Souls was more like collectibles and such. Lego Batman is the real challenge. Yes, honestly, man, you know it. In fact, by the time that we actually probably get around to playing Lego Batman, it'll probably be it would probably be released, the new one anyway. But no, have you played all of the Dark Souls, well, FromSoft Dark Souls games then, Jerry? I mean, more difficult to platinum because, for example, in DS2, you have to follow so many quests throughout the whole game, etc. Like, it's a nightmare. This, yes, honestly. That's why I'm kind of excited. That's why I'm really trying to push Dark Souls 1. I love Dark Souls 1 because it was like the first game that actually got me into the franchise. But obviously the formula will get repetitive after a little while, I can imagine. But I love the grind, so I'm good. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 is where it really all starts to peak, where you have to keep a track of a lot of different things going on. But like, yeah, but I guess though, Demon Souls remake, compared to that though, yeah, it would be a lot like significantly more easier. I need the challenge. Try and, bro, it's like getting a trident in Minecraft. Come on. And then yeah, like after we get all the platinums, then once we've updated our PSN account, we're probably going to be moving on to some new games, new franchises to plat and have fun with, like the Batman. Well, I've already played Batman Arkham series, but I want to plat those games. Then play maybe. Actually, I don't know. The Lego games I want to plat as well. Actually, I really do want to. Because they seem like a lot of fun and very just mindless, so I can just chuck on a few things in the background. But more so, it was like Final Fantasy. Yes, exactly like Final Fantasy. Yeah, we're playing some more games like Final Fantasy. Oh man, imagine actually, wait a minute, that's actually kind of, I could actually play as well, that as well. Quite fun actually. Quite fun actually. The only reason I like DS3 over DS1 is because of the end game. DS1 is more consistent after O plus S, but it'd be my favorite game. Oh, if DS2 was more consistent after O plus S. What does O plus S mean, if you don't mind me asking? 'Cause actually, I can't remember what that acronym stands for. It's my favorite game. But no, I get what you mean though, I get what you mean. Personally, I only really played... Oh no! I died. Anyway, yeah. 1 to 110 or something? Yeah. Yeah. But, no, yeah, of course. We'll just go ahead and just, like, play a bunch of games and stuff like that, so... But yeah, it was Batman, it was Lego games. I would go ahead and actually play them and plat them. And it was also the Marvel Spider-Man games. There's also the Marvel Spider-Man games I really want to go ahead and play. But I mean like the not like the like not just the PS4 remasters and the Marvel Spider-Man ones, but also like Shared Dimensions and whatnot. Unseen, oh, the Unseen Smoke fight. Yeah, no, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, the game, to be fair, after the Ornstein and Smoke fight does become quite radical. It does become quite radical, especially with like the Duke's Archives. I think the difficulty curve kind of starts really peaking, actually. The end game for DS2 was too tedious and convoluted for me. I'm right before the fire giant in Elden Ring, but I can't bother to go back to, I have to go back to Elden Ring. Oh, the two, yeah. Fair, honestly. Okay, can we like not die though? That'd be great. 2, 3. Well, at least he didn't drop anything. That's the thing though, like the last time I remember playing, because I only really played these games, I don't really play them a lot of the time, especially when I first started playing them anyway. I didn't play them to kind of understand the mechanics as much, I just went ahead and just followed platinum guides and whatnot for them. So when it comes like the end game, I can only really speak from a person that was just mainly following the guide, and is still following the guide really. But I think when it comes to Dark Souls 1, and obviously right now, it is a lot more... Like, I think after the Ornstein and Smoke fight, it does start peaking a little bit. Okay, can I, like, not? Can I, like, not? 1, 2, 3... Oh, wait a minute, I've forgot about something. We actually don't have that around here. But that's the thing though, is that like Dark Souls 1 and 2, I can't remember much of, actually, because the last time I played them was back in 2023 and 2024. Because there's like it became like a yearly tradition for me, quote unquote, but then last year I just went on an absolute killing spree. I went on an absolute killing spree, just going from Demon Souls up to Elden Ring. But since I'm now a lot more acquainted with the franchise, I'm gonna hope to get the rest of the franchise done this year, so we can move on. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, also let's go ahead and just try and make myself over. I think it's this way I need to go. Is that... no, nothing up there. Like so. Oh wait, so there's actually nothing around. Okay. Nothing. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I need to remind myself how to do this. But no, I think out of the franchise though, because obviously since even still platinum and everything, I'd say the most consistent experience I've had and the most kind of enjoyable for me was definitely Sekiro. Was definitely Sekiro. Like, I think Demon Souls has its charms of just being really, really goofy, and it wasn't very difficult to plan. Well, and it obviously because I think what really made it a lot more funner was obviously the duplication glitches in the PS3 version. In the PS3 version, you had the obviously duplication glitches, which I just used heavily for my playthrough, which just made the game a lot more funner to play. But it's still quite short though. However, though, I think out of the whole FromSoft franchise, I really preferred Sekiro, just because the fact that the whole game just feels really like you say about that. There's no specific end game. There's just I think that's probably the best part about it. There's no specific end game. There's no start of the game. You obviously get better, obviously, as time goes on, but you just have a you just become better. You just become better at parrying and at combat. So you feel like you've made progress. No. Do you feel like you've made progress without feeling cheated? From like having a certain weapon they should have had, or or maybe like just a certain play style that you should have been adopting after this guy. That's why I kind of didn't like Elden Ring, because it was so open that I just felt like for me to go, it takes a certain type of mastery to be able to know exactly what's going to work out for you, even before and in these games as well. And I think that's probably just the type of player that I am, and I'm starting to realize I am. That's why I kind of prefer having a little bit of a guide, so then I know that, okay, so this is like kind of like at least the okay-ish way of going through it all. Luckily with Dark Souls 3, there's not much emphasis on like loadouts, because obviously basically armor is just non-existent in that game. Okay. But yeah, if I had a choice though, then Sekiro definitely had to be my favorite. Just because of the fact that you just feel like as a Souls like, for God's sake, as a Souls like, you're genuinely getting better at it. Similar to, I guess, Hollow Knight and such. Hollow Knight, Silksong. So those games have a kind of similar feel where you're like, you play it, you feel like you're getting better. You feel like you're kind of getting better, but also the charm setup you have. The charm setup is a little more simpler, I guess, as well. Element's another beast. I loved it. I spent so many hours just exploring, but I have to admit, when finding a new huge huge area, another, I got a bit, not another one. Yeah, no, massively, man, massively, and that's why I got really overwhelmed when it came to Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring, I got really overwhelmed. I still kept on it because I was following my guide. But what really annoyed me was that there were some bosses I genuinely could not fight because of my loadout and because of the fact that I wasn't powerful enough. Now, that's not inherently a bad thing to be... That's not inherently a bad thing to not be powerful enough to fight a boss. You just have to kind of explore and to be able to find yourself to become stronger and whatnot with the weapons you find. But for me, like Dark Souls games for me up until that point have been very linear in one way or another. So you're, at least if you go after a boss, you kinda know that, yo, it's gonna be tough, I'm gonna be able to do it. With Elden Ring, it's like, yeah, you find one big area, have to explore it, you find another boss, you have to deal for next time. Because you're not strong enough for it, you go ahead and explore another area, you find another boss, you can't fight it, because then you go back. It's just a lot of back and forth, and you start taking notes, like, not intentionally, but because in fact you have to if you want to be able to even play the game. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It's fascinating, I love it, I love the world, but personally I will, I'd be happy to go ahead and plat it and then probably move on when we can. I've heard that Sekiro has some. Yes, it does. So have you not played Sekiro then, Jerry? Dude, if you haven't and you've played things like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, I would strongly suggest it. Sekiro is such a worthwhile experience. If you're a Dark Souls fan, FromSoft fan, it's a worthwhile experience, and I'm not without a shadow of a doubt. It's personally my favorite. It's my favorite alongside Demon Souls, but I like Demon Souls just because of the fact of how glitchy it is. I like Demon Souls because of how just chick glitchy it is. I haven't yet, dude. Yes, if that's the case then. Whenever you have the opportunity, get on it. Get on it. Don't get me wrong. Don't expect like a Dark Souls experience. Mainly see Sekiro as like a Souls-like, along the lines of something like, I don't know, Liza P. But how you feel playing that game is just like a pure ninja. You feel like a pure ninja. Can we get this at some point? And you just feel like you're getting good at the game. Like, that's the thing, that you just feel like you're getting good at the game. That's what I love about it. Play it and you're not, you play it and you're not like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just have to wait until I get a better armor set and then just completely destroy my enemies. because I got this really overpowered weapon. Nah, man. Nothing is stopping you. No, only thing that's stopping you from being able to win a fight is your own ability to parry. And my god, it's beautiful. Yeah, the fighting is different, but so good, honestly. I think that's the game I'm most looking forward to replatting. That's the game I'm most looking forward to replatting because I know that it's going to be the most worthwhile. And hey, leaving the dessert to last, I guess, because really that's actually one of the final games we'll be moving on to in terms of the timeline. So, ow. But nonetheless, Have there any of the DS1 skips? I've skipped the Bell of Towers Ascent. I've skipped the first Seath Death. No, I haven't. But the only probably reason why I haven't, is because a lot of these skips are going to be, well, they would kind of stop us from platinum the game. They'll stop us platinum the game in one way or another, because obviously we'll probably need. We need the tail from Seath and such. And probably, yeah, skip the bell tower. Sen's Fortress. But I didn't even realize that there was a skip though, which is kind of interesting. Get back to base. I don't know how long it's going to take us though, so we may have to start rounding things out soon, yeah. What I'll do is I will make this our final run, Legends, and we're going to probably have to leave it off for tonight. But yeah. Is it the parry than Death Campster? I would not even know. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. Up here we go. Really low on health now. Really low on health now. Really low on health now. Really low on health. Really low on health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything for us? No. Oh, I pulled it to the other side. My bad. The bell tower, yes. The Seath skip is very difficult. Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah. So yeah. Well, there we go then. That should hopefully answer that. You may just walk into Sen's Fortress, because it's not loaded yet. As you should. As you do. As you do. Just walk on in. I don't know if you'll need it or not. Oh no. Yeah. No. Hey. 2. No. Poo. Okay. Get ourselves up. Okay. Are we good now? No. Okay, we're gonna need to do a bit of grinding then. Our fate has been sealed. What we'll do, Legends, is that we'll do this in between streams. And then what we'll do is we'll game. We'll game it out. However, what we can do is upgrade ourselves. What can we put it into? Strength. A bit more into strength, please. There we go. Okay. And then what we'll do is that we'll also save the game as well. And yeah, also this is our trophy log at the moment, so all trophies obtained. Yeah, so we've got a few more to get on with. 35% though, that's not too bad. Not too bad actually. Let's go ahead and save though. Finishing up, yeah. Sadly, it's getting a little. Oh yeah, it's like 9:20. God damn it! God damn it, man. We need to close out this game. We need to close out the game and then we can go ahead and save. I think we've been pretty productive though, actually. I'd say that. Also, yeah, I know that I might be safe coming here. Some people may or may not enjoy it, like it. I do apologize. Say they will be deleted. No. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Okay, well there we go then. Thank God for the confirmation screen. I was gonna have to find myself in a bit of a tricky situation then. Come on, we all do it. Yeah, true, we all do it, but still, though, man, I do know that it can be quite a passionate subject for some people. So, but hey, to be fair though, 19 hours into the game though, and we've made this much progress. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, G. I have to be honest. Like literally, and especially for some of the grinds we've been doing as well. Shouldn't be too long now. But that's the thing though, is that with the PS5 version though, PS5, that's actually a thing though. PS5 Demon's Souls and PS5 games, you can't really save scum, quote unquote, without being able to, like, without being able to pay for a PSN subscription. That sucks. I'm sorry, but that sucks. I hate that about the platform. It really isn't cool. But we'll go for 13.1. Farming tridents. There we go. And then Poggies. Sick. Sick of poodles. Eat that. Eat that. And we can now head off for tonight. Very, very nice. Very nice, very, very swag. But no, though. Legends, I just want to say thank you for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been a hell of fun. So yeah, everybody that's on the Twitch side of things, everybody on Twitch, we're gonna be going ahead and raiding somebody else. Everybody on YouTube, the stream's gonna end. The stream's gonna end. Sadly, because that doesn't have anything. Oh, talking about bloody Sekiro. Talking about Sekiro. My man. Oh wait. There's also Bloodborne as well. Oh my God, Luminoff's playing Sekiro, and Kafafin's playing Bloodborne. As we're talking about it. As we're talking about it. My God. Today's Friday, so interesting. Interesting. I think what we could do is we can say hi to, I mean, that's the thing, I've been reading Luna for the past few streams, so it may be a good idea for us to go ahead and say hi to Kafafin. I hate this part. I want to raid everybody. I just want to raid everybody, but you're going to choose one. You're going to choose one. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and raid, Lumi for today. Because obviously this is going to be the final day he's going to be streaming. Final day he's going to be streaming for. Because obviously then he's going into the weekend. And then tomorrow we'll raid Kafuffin or Adams. We'll have to wait and see. But no, though. But hey, we're talking about Sekiro, so we might as well go ahead and finish off on that part on a good note. But no, though. Legends, again, thank you for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. It's been hella fun as per usual. We're back on tomorrow if everything goes to plan, but you never know. Aliens could land. And yeah, hopefully what I'll do is I'll do some more grinding as well. So then we can get the Chandler's Trident and maybe get the Seath fight before stream, or get the Seath fight before stream, or maybe even beat the Seath man, the Seath man. And then obviously we can move into finishing up the run, because we do need Sunlight medals as well. For some of the sorceries. But despite that, though, anyway, I'm Howard. Take it easy, just be safe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Yeet.